All the money. The thing is, we have none of the things. 420. 420 credits. Go, and we just keep waiting for YouTube to decide that I'm online, which should be soon ish, maybe. There we go. Is that done? About chat to there. There we go. Ding! Oh, I need streamtip and YouTube chat, you idiot. Get there eventually. Wrong one, fuck. And come on. Ding! Yay! So, welcome back to XCOM everybody, and I hope that you are all doing well today, because we are going straight in the action and we're going to find some booty.
Commander, we just received a Priority 1 request from the Council.
Oh god. It's not another train thing, is it? Kinky Colin? Really? Reports indicate you and official and his associates were caught in the middle of an alien attack in the United States. Fuck it. Let's do this. All of the plasma weapons. Okay, well we need to go rescue somebody. So let's go rescue his ass! Oh, I need to turn the sound down as well. It's about 60%. There we go. Sorry about that. Colin needs everything, Kinky. Really.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States.
Okie dokie Loki then. Hello Toki Ferris, how's it going? Hey.
UN official Peter Van Dorn and his entourage were
Peter Van Dorn.
that decimated a nearby bridge.
That just sounds annoying.
Hostiles converging on the area. We need you to confirm Mr. Van Dorn is still alive and bring him back safe before the whole place is overrun.
Okay, I have 2 snipers.
Updated.
Hey, friendlies over here.
Are we sure those are friendlies? I'm kind of unsure now. Is it a friendly? Is it an enemy? What is it? What is it doing? Okay. Bronze, you go into Overwatch, is a general. It said a UN official, not a fucking general. Okay. Dango, you go on up ahead.
You're the team here to get Van Dorn, right? You ran up ahead to find one of our men who got caught in the blast from those freaks at the bridge. Look, we're in no shape to take those things out.
Oh, does this mean I have people helping me now?
We'll get you back to your aircraft.
What does the kinky owl say at Spitfire? Hooter, hooter. Jesus fucking Christ. Really? Really? So, I may have gotten myself too many snipers. Just a bit too much. Okay. Overwatch. Just doing the usual. Dango goes up, going up ahead.
Memes must be had.
The memes must be present today.
The meme is strong with this one, yes.
Oh, the memes. Okay, Bronze, you can go on up ahead. Go Bronze, go. Oh, you're in this game as well. You're a sniper. Well, we found some Finn men. Rip.
That ought to be fun.
Honnold Frump. Unfortunately, Janet can't shoot anybody yet. Hey Joseph. Have I said hey Joseph already? Probably.
Probably.
Hunker down. Well, there's some of those alien bastard motherfuckers. The dank girl has taken a hit. Ow, they've hit all of their shots today. Well, we better shoot these motherfuckers back then. 95% chance to hit. Murder his ass, damn it! Boop. He was booped and he did not enjoy it. Panzer, you're going up there.
How did you know that? How did you know that?
Because I said so, bitch.
Ah.
Okay, Holtz, you're going to run and gun.
Moving to firing position.
You're going to go over there, and you're going to be on top of the alien bastard.
Get over here.
88% chance to hit. Do it.
Is he a bastard? Is
He
he
be
a turd?
dead.
No, he's a bastard.
Is it what? You want, mate? Okay, you go down there as well. Run, 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 run. Oh shit, we found another. Oh shit, we found 3 of them. Rip. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. You go on Overwatch. Do it. Actually, I think we can throw a grenade in there and bust the car. They missed. Excellent. To be honest, this is a surprisingly easy mission. Panzer,
Yeah.
why is this a surprisingly easy mission?
Because the game makes you paranoid. It throws you an easy ball every once in a while, so then you relax and then it BAM!
Go on, Zan, kill it.
Fists you. Double fists you.
You missed.
I missed the target.
Okay, Holtz takes a reaction shot. Kill it, Holtz. Good girl.
Because occasionally the game likes to sit here and makes you have a heart attack.
Yes, that's exactly what happens. Alright, how are you? God damn it, YouTube stream chat. Why are you guys talking about ants and sand? Don't you know that you will trigger Anakin Skywalker if you talk about sand?
All the teen ants. All the teen ants.
Okay, you can't shoot anybody.
Bum bum. Bum 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 bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum bum.
75% chance to hit. So what happens if we just grenade them then? Okay, well, how to get rid of aliens in a nutshell. Lob a grenade at them. Boop.
But then you can't have any new.
Can't loot their guns.
I don't like them.
Any new materials because you'll destroy all of it.
I didn't like them, damn it.
Yeah, you'll break the guns.
Okay, so there's a bunch more Finn men running around now. Come on, Panzer, hit them with reaction shot. Do it.
Okay,
Yes.
Tank factory and 2 red.
Good job,
think we can
Hazma.
Take this.
We can do this. I'd laugh if Finn men could actually poison each other. And Holtz has killed the other Finn man. Hey, Jen. God damn it, Fiora, stop getting shot so much, you whore.
She likes it. She likes the penetration.
She does. She does like the penetration.
Oh my.
You're going down there, you're going to secure the target, and then you're going to kill this alien motherfucker.
I'm still breathing. I can't say the same for a lot of my boys. Let's get out of here before any more of those things show up.
He can't defend herself from these accusations like home.
Okay, so we need to get the VIP back now.
New objective received.
65% or 65%. Okay, you're staying on Overwatch. 82.
I don't know what outfit you're from, but I haven't seen gear like that before.
You haven't seen the XCOM gear before, really? This man, he knows nothing. Nothing of our struggles. Nothing! 75% chance to hit. Murder its face!
Rip its face off!
Rip its face off. Rip its face off. 75% chance to hit. Do it, Janet. Just do it. You know, the new plasma sniper rifles are quite nice, actually. Oh, good hit, Janet. Good hit. Okay, and Fiora needs to keep hitting us off because she's awful. Then you go to an Overwatch. And Holt stays there and goes into Overwatch as well. Oh great, they're coming from the wrong angle. Shit, not good. Or are they? Okay, so he's gone into Overwatch. He died. He went to Overwatch. Come on, Dango, kill it. Really? A 91% chance to hit.
I just hope I get another shot at these bastards. I owe it to my men.
Hashtag damn it, Fiora. 83%
What
chance.
did you do this time?
The Dango missed her shot.
But you
Should
missed
go all
it.
the way back up
This
there.
is heresy. Is this dark heresy right now?
Yes, but yes, this is much heresy. Wow. Lightning reflexes.
Doesn't call it Inquisition over.
Assault don't give a shit because it's what he's gonna miss. What's up, Joseph?
You just now noticed me.
Yes. Or no. What if I have? What if I haven't?
Well, Senpai has noticed me. That is all
Yes,
it is.
Senpai has noticed you. Hashtag notice. Hashtag Senpai noticed you. Okay, Zhang, you'll go in. There. And you're going to Overwatch. Bronze, you need to move up as well. Go there. Overwatch as well.
You've got hostile forces about to hit your position.
Oh no, not more hostile forces. LOL! He gets instantly killed by the sniper.
This one is finished.
Well, the AI aren't having a fun day today, are they? The aliens are getting fucked by the plasma guns. No. You stay in Overwatch as well. Now we need to get everyone back to safety. And the assaults do an automatic Overwatch, I think. Actually, no, I want to see Holtz's list of stats and stuff. Close combat specialist. Confers a reaction shot against any enemy who closes to within 4 tiles. She can fire a shot that causes enemy to run. She has 5 defense per enemy in sight. And she has immunity to critical hits. Oh, and she can run and gun as well. Not bad. You will now become a ghost. Well, I'm late. It's okay, Skylar, take your time. Or not. You've missed the AI attempting to be stealthy, but we just overwatched and murdered their faces. Which is always amusing, to say the least. I mean, this is supposed to be like a mission from the council. And it's not, and it's not going well for them at all. Well, a car exploded. The fuel's about to go, quote. The car's already exploded, damn it. Holtz. You go over there. Oh, cool. How's XCOM 2? I've never actually played it. I'm planning to do it after this, but might take a while. Okay, I think that car's about to blow up. YouTube is being... Yeah. YouTube has had problems as of late. Like, issue problems.
Really? I haven't had any problems with it so far.
Although, I'm not sure how hiding behind a door cover does anything to help. And the fin plasma... And the Fin Man has exploded into cum as well. Yay. Colin, calm down. We know you have a long war in your pants, but you don't need to talk about it.
Colin, put away the Derringer.
Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Fury, you can go there. Put your head out in the open like the whore you are. And then Peter Van Dorn can go there. And then we should be done.
Seriously, I wouldn't be here without your help.
Why is Long War so hard, Skylar?
Because they wanna fuck you.
because the AI aren't using lube this time for real. And Captain Dango Mark II has been promoted. $15 Finman corpse and 26 weapon fragments.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Okay, this guy is kind of fat. Shots trigger enemy attacks, it's not movements. Field medic, of course. Then smoke. Combat drugs. Cool. So, if anyone wants to be named after if anyone wants to be a male support major, now is the time. Oh hey, we got a bunch of people in now. So we got 2 supports, an assault, and a sniper. Funny enough, we don't really have any new people actually. Start research project. Alloy cannon. Cool. Plasma. Do we have like a plasma shotgun or something? No. 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 No plasma shotgun. It's got an alloy. So what is this? So this is a... I'm unsure what it is. What is it? Alloy cannon. God damn it, stop masturbating over there.
I'm sorry, how did you know?
Because I can.
Have you hacked my webcam?
Yes.
Am I on the internet now? I feel so vulnerable.
Do I need to get the band hammer?
Hey Kiak, how's it going? And we finally got the lab going. So this is going to be interesting. Build facilities, build. Okay, what can we build on there? So, power generate. Can we build another uplink?
Yeah.
Yes. How's it going?
It is going good.
Excellent. How many satellites do I have? Okay, I need more uplinks. Okay, cool. Let's go for activity then. There's a deep chamber, like at the bottom of the facility, and there's just a chamber built for this one thing. This is kind of disturbing. So how's it going, all of you?
Good.
Good.
Am I dead in the game yet?
No, but you were a sniper and I picked the wrong stats for you.
I am a sniper who's good at melee. Let's go.
Yes.
Come closer, I want to hit you with my gun.
Come closer, I want to hit you with my... I want to hit you with my scope.
Yeah, I want to smack you with my buttstock. Come here.
Butt strokes are actually
I heard
kind
this,
of
you want to smack
effective,
them
so...
in the butt.
I mean, Emmels, I mean, you could always be a, an American support man instead.
I'd rather be American sniper.
Even though you're never getting used again.
Fine, I guess I can be a support man if you need me to. I just want to kill things.
And your nickname is Tailbutt. There we go.
Of course.
It's a great nickname. What are you on about? Your support plasma rifle.
I guess Spitfire wants the tail, but don't.
Not really.
Yeah, that is interesting. Why are you so obsessed with my tail?
I have no soldiers.
If we can find a soldier with strong enough psionic abilities, we may be able to activate it.
So how do I know if any of my soldiers are able to use it? Wait, where am I on this list? Did I die?
Rest in pepperoni.
I don't know. Oh, I'm wounded for 2 days, that's why. I was like, hang on, where am I? How do you figure out if any of your soldiers are active?
That's not a thing in this one. You only deploy from the Sky Ranger.
The Sky Ranger. Yeah, we're back to duty anyway. And we get another cancer report.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of
Yay! Another 1,900 money.
your recent results were beyond our
Expectations. And this is not a statement this council makes lightly.
Remember, we will be watching.
Can you imagine it in like a hyped girl's voice, like, "We will be watching you!"
Excavation complete.
Rambo was on a cancel.
Oh god. Scout target found. Scramble the interceptors.
Enemy is padlocked. Closing on target.
Goes on target. Stay on target. Stay on target.
Assist acquiring targets.
Excellent. Ethereals, muton elites, heavy floaters, and a sectoid. Okay. Do I have any? Okay, let's see what I can take. Okay, where's Tailbot, you're on. You're up. Okay. Okay, the Dango will be our only support. Might be a bad idea bringing CK Davis on, but we can do it. CK Davis, Bronze, and she will keep these people around for now. So Savar, Leafeon, Davis, Major. So 2 colonels, 3 majors, and a squaddy. And that is everything for today. Also, I'm going to remind everyone we are sponsored by Kicksuga.com, so please check them out in the description below. Also, I have some legal fees to pay for help with my voice training and everything, so support the stream, support that. Looks like we won't be able to get Stellaris for now.
We're dropping you just inside the Egyptian border.
We're going inside the Egyptian border.
Looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely.
I didn't know Egypt had pine
There are
trees.
civilians in the area. I hope they stay clear.
News to me. Why are you all talking about being a god out there, champ? Nobody is god. I am god.
Sky. Strike 1 is clear to attempt the breach.
Okay. Okay, I just realised I just put Davis not into Overwatch. Rip. Bronze, you can go there.
Wait, when did you get plasma guns? I'm way behind on this.
Yes, you are. Joseph, you are a silly pony. Who's a silly pony? You're a silly pony. Who is you is Joseph Hobbs. You're a pony now. You're a pony, Harry.
I only read the stories because I lost bet.
You're all pawns now.
You'll all be the pawns no more. Oh fuck, I'll put you in the wrong place. When will this game stop trying to freak me out? It's not working. I lie. Okay, Davis, you can go up there into full cover. Where did I get plasma guns from, Joseph? I put them everywhere. I mean, granted, if I could buy them with money, I would probably have a lot more, but I'm kind of running out of weapon fragments and stuff right now.
Did you keep your laser guns or did you sell them?
No, I just bought a lot of stuff. A lot of laser rifles. And now I just have a bunch of plasma stuff now. Oh, and armor. More armor. All the armor.
Just wait till you get the power armor that lets you fly.
Oh, I have armor that makes me fly.
How much did I miss in 3 streams?
You missed 3 streams worth, apparently. I told you were a silly pony. And now it's proven right.
You're a human. Tank's the tank factory because he's Panzer.
No, he's a pregnant tank factory. Get his gender right, damn it.
How does an inanimate object become pregnant?
I don't know. Ask the tank factory.
Well, with German language, I think Panzer is actually a feminine word.
Yes. I don't know. Somebody look this up for us. Okay, the aliens will be coming soon. Keep moving up, CK. Dangal, you're up. Go, 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 go. Okay, bronze. You're gonna have to run to cover bronze, I'm sorry. You won't be able to do anything for the rest of the turn. I just realised I don't have anyone who's assault on this one. This is gonna go well. I have 3 supports. 3!
So no one's dying?
No, but they won't be able to kill anything either.
I don't know, I had a support wipe an entire squad of reinforcements. I don't know if it's
sectoid sided. Just normal sectoids, really? Sectoids so dangerous in like the opening phases of the game, and like afterwards you're just like meh. Frau, well, someone say this in German. Female pregnant tank factory.
Give me 15 seconds.
Yeah. German language just has a habit of like making words into like Übermenschen words. Like glorious super words.
Das Übermensch.
Mm-hmm. You go there. So Kiak, how's it going?
Schwanger tank fabric.
I see.
Please excuse my horrendous German pronunciation.
So there's going to be sectoids at the front, and then some mutons are probably going to try and flank me from the side. I'm not falling for that, damn it.
At the moment it's going alright. I'm flying a Wellington.
Whee! Good job, tank girl. You redeemed yourself. Now where is our resident tank factory? Hanzo, oh there you are. 85% chance to hit, really? Hits it anyway. Doesn't give a fuck.
What was that sound?
You keep being Overwatch. Davis, you move there. Bronze, move up. Tailbutt, keep going. Emeralds, you there? Zero? Because I was going to make another joke, but one that was actually funny this time. I know. Funny jokes coming from me. Prawns, you go there. I know, I'm not even put them in full cover. Stay there. And then me needs to move up. Actually, I should probably save at this point. And Panzer moves up as well. And then reload your gun. Dangal, you sit tight. And then we wait for what happens next.
You hear that? Target acquired.
Oh, Muton sided. Come on, Dangal, take a reaction shot. You missed. Rip. You missed. God damn it, stop. Stop missing people, damn it.
Spitfire, you might be a redneck, Joe, if you would approve of this.
Go for it. What is it?
You might be a redneck if you think roadkill deer spaghetti is good.
I'm unsure how to feel about that. Go on, Panzer, you can do it.
I would have to try it first.
Rip.
Well, it's just deer that you hit over your truck once. You cook the deer meat and put it in spaghetti.
I'm unsure how to feel about this. Okay, you can smoke yourself.
Well, it's like this, guess what I saw?
Well, Janet, your German language skills are a hell of a lot better than mine. Mine begin and end with meine Deutsch ist nicht gut.
Hey, at least you didn't butcher that.
Not yet, anyway.
Mine's frickin' Deutsch and curse words.
Do it. Throw the grenade. Whoop. 5 damage and their cover has been removed. Excellent. Now we can proceed with the rest of the mission.
Good morning.
Hey,
XCOM, I think. Hey!
How's it going?
Good. I see you're playing XCOM. It's like Darkest Dungeon, but without stress.
It's like Darkest Dungeon, but it's but it's not as damaging to your soul.
Yeah. It's basically playing Darkest Dungeon in the highest difficulty, maybe on NG Plus or NG Plus 2 is basically asking to be spanked by RNG, but it's beautiful. It's one of the...
I wish I had Hulks right now. I really do.
Ich spreche was der hat nur ein Vision-Dusche.
42% chance to hit. Wow. Okay, let's do it.
That's 5 games.
Rip.
They can crit you as well, the enemies in XCOM, alright?
Whoop. Well,
they have grenades and mine.
If I had my assault with me, they wouldn't have been able to crit them because my assaults are immune to critical hits.
Well, they cannot disease you. That's a plus.
Yeah. Oh god.
Still remember bringing a hero in the Warrens, which is basically a zone in Darkest Dungeon. You can get a whole rainbow of plagues, like the Black Plague, the Red Plague, the Green Plague.
Chlamydia.
It's beautiful.
You have... Your rogue has a contracted chlamydia from attempting to have sex with the treasure.
It's basically a syphilis simulator in Darkest Dungeon. You touch a rock, you get syphilis. You finish a run, you get syphilis. You just try reading some books, you get syphilis.
You smile and attempt to have fun, you get syphilis.
Yes, exactly.
I'm just half expecting, like, you finally finished this game, and there's like 3 people alive, and they'll die of dysentery.
That's basically how Darkest Dungeon feels. I mean, like in the early game, you
roasted
literally
chicken sounds nice.
Oh.
I could Oh, they're talking about food and chat. Speaking of which, I made everyone on a Kiksuga and another of servers hungry. I made crispy bacon. So a toasted toast with butter, then crispy bacon, then an egg sandwich between. And I think that made everyone hungry.
Fried or scrambled?
No, I just came
Fried.
back from helping my father bring a fridge up some stairs.
Well, that's
It was
something to
a
talk
constructive experience as to why you should buy a new fridge instead, so that people will come and put it there for you. Was like a... I mean, I'm 1 meter and 84 centimeters, and this fridge was taller than me. Was around like
I am
85, 90
181.
kilos.
I am 181 centimeters.
Yeah. It was a fucking bitch of a fridge.
Bitch of a fridge. You should start using that more often. It's a fridge bitch. Okay, Deb, is she staying Overwatch as well?
I even found the time this morning to write a thread in the Armor Warfare forums regarding the buffs coming to light tanks. Some of them are absurd. Like the, do you have the tier 9 Thunderbolt in mind?
Yes.
I
do.
Without any sort of retrofit.
I know, it's going to be like a 5-second reload or something, isn't it?
It has 4.95 seconds of reload without the gun rammer. So it's 7,000 DPM without anything on it. It's like going to be a Draco, but better. Because the Draco has 8,900 damage per minute. You're gonna get to 8,000, but you're gonna penetrate. Because the Draco has 460 penetration, while the Thunderbolt has 725.
I'm thinking of like an AFE and a Thunderbolt on the hill on pipelines and just murdering anybody who tries to go up to the refinery.
You are going to
Can you imagine 2 Thunderbolts on a hill? Or even an entire platoon of that? Just erasing people from the game.
You can literally kill an enemy AFE in 3 shots because you're gonna deal around 800, 900 damage with heat on an AFE.
So 900 damage from 1, 900, another 900 from 2, another 900. That's 2,700 damage or something. I'm not sure.
No, they really have to reduce the reload time. Like literally, they have to take all vehicles and increase their reload time by at least 30%. Because now everything is gonna die in a quickness.
So basically, we've gone from 2.0 being quote unquote longer time to kill to an even faster time to kill than before.
So they broke it and then they unbroke it by making it broken.
No, well, honestly speaking, now you will be using different types of shell, but everything will die incredibly quickly with the right type of shell.
I have a feeling that
they balance things. No, but I'm fine with the damage. It makes sense, but the reload time is what it's broken. Like the Sheridan, giving it being able to reload in under 9 seconds for something that will be able to do 1,000 damage on tier 5, that is able to one-shot a Weasel or a VBL every 9 seconds. It's stupid.
I'm unsure how to feel about it. I don't wanna.
So you are on XCOM right now?
Yes.
I see. Yeah. You're gonna be playing just that today?
Yeah. And then
alright.
And then Game of Thrones later on.
Oh, I already saw it. Like it went live at the same time as in America here in Italy at 3 o'clock in the morning.
So yeah, for Game of Thrones, you do realize that that HBO's website crashed because of it.
Yeah, so I can imagine Fiona was just begging to spoiler it.
No, I can spoil it right now for you if you want.
Well,
But I mean,
To be
Literally
honest,
speaking,
I already
I
know the
haven't
plot
seen anything since season 1.
of this season.
If you spoil it, you will be banner hammered so hard.
well, there isn't much happening. To be honest, I mean, if you paid close attention to how the last season ended, there isn't really anything surprising.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, it's you know, like it's previously on Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm. And the only thing I don't like about the show was that they simply, starting from season 2, they started cutting content from the books.
Well,
and they cut so much, they now literally have gone beyond the books.
Well, now they are actually beyond the books because
Yeah.
Martin hasn't written his shit yet.
I read all the books, and basically the last episode of the last season was called Winds of Winter, and it's the upcoming Song of Ice and Fire book, which hasn't been released yet.
Yep. Basically, from what I've heard, that Martin basically sat down with the show's writers and told them, okay, this is roughly how things may go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, George R.R. Martin told them how the whole book's finish in case he dies.
Kind of. Or where he wants to go.
To be honest, Ark, I think I know the plot of this season anyway.
But what I was about to say is that I'm waiting for it to end, like the whole series, so I can have the most epic binge ever.
Yes.
True. Well, considering that it's basically breaking every new record of views and income on every season, they'll try milking the cow until it ends.
Actually, we're only supposed to have another season left after this one.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe. They didn't say it will only have one season left. And I think
let's see how long HBO tries to milk it. In all honesty.
Exactly.
One of the things that I found hilarious was.
And speaking of miniseries that are released recently, has anyone else apart from me seen the first pilot season of Castlevania?
No.
Nope.
No? It's on Netflix. Oh, there's a guy with a hammer under my house. Give me a second.
Why is they? Are you hiding dwarves in your basement?
Italian dwarfs. Oh shit. Oh god. I am completely out of position. This is not going to go well. Tailbutt, go there.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I got skipped. I'm trying to play the fucking Draco, and now you even skipped me. It's insult to injury. I mean, come on, at least give me a top tier. No.
Who's Tony Soprano and what's he going to show up in Game of Thrones?
Yeah, well, what is it?
You can go there.
Oh, joining the match. It's gonna be skirmish against their tanks.
Yay!
Oh, yeah. Yay!
You're gonna be
I just
so
hope
useful
I can,
in this game.
Yeah, I hope I can find an Armada giving me the ass, so I can just
Come on.
obliterate
Come
him
on,
with
Panzer,
the
hit it. Oh! That feel when your sniper from low ground hits something from high ground and it's flying.
Oh, hey, at least you didn't get told,
There
oh,
we
by
go,
the way, you have to go do this.
Every long running anime should have one of me, so when I hit people, they don't come back.
I agree. Actually, I wonder, can you hit that guy? I think he's in squad sight. Squad sight is so fucking broken. Like... Yes, you can. You have a 75% chance to hit. Oh, you missed. Rip. The Sopranos is a big crime family series. Yeah, shows that go past their like original programming usually have a really shitty ending.
Yep.
Like that one side. I've just heard of it, I've never seen it.
Heard of what?
Babylon 5.
Oh, from an outfit you could say you've never heard of Game of Thrones until now.
I've heard of it, I've seen part of the first season. I know.
Yeah, I think I only saw like
good guy.
half of the first season, and now I'm just waiting.
So let me rephrase that. Tyrion Lannister's the only smart guy, not good guy.
Well, there are no good guys in
Game
I
of
mean,
Thrones.
Like I said, the only smart guy, not good guy.
that's the thing I keep telling my girlfriend,
Well,
who's a lawyer.
Tyrion
Is that
Tyrion is the smart guy.
I keep
That's
telling
what
her
it said,
that
he's
the
smart,
Nordics
but
went to.
he's a good one.
I keep telling her the Nordics went to fuck once they abandoned the way of the Vikings, and you know there is no morality, there is only power ways.
What
Not
is
to mention
what is the
the-
way of the Vikings, Panzer?
Basically, in kind of Viking culture or Norse culture, you didn't have morality. The only thing that mattered was power.
Well, isn't
Like,
that
as long
just
as you-
fun?
As long as you followed certain conventions and did that thing or found a really good excuse why you kind of broke a rule, you could get away with anything.
Well, doesn't that just suck?
Why?
Yes, it does.
It's like politicians with more murder.
Okay, well, we just found a ethereal.
Woohoo! Let me shoot him. Let me shoot him.
He's kind of out of range.
No.
Don't worry, we're gonna rocket his face though.
I'm sorry, I'm a sniper. How can anything be out of range from me?
How do you shoot a rocket through walls? I'm unsure how to feel
Delay
about
the
that.
explosion and use an armor-piercing rocket.
You fire to save it.
65 or 70% chance there. Okay, shoot the guy with 70% chance. Ooh, you hit him. Good. Tailbutt, you're up. A 51% chance, really? Ow. And they reflected the attack back. Ow. That's gotta hurt. Oh cool, we found it again.
Or you do sort of like what I do and you yell, "Surprise, motherfucker!"
Surprise, motherfucker! Some fries, motherfucker! %35% chance to hit, really? Okay, you go on Overwatch instead. And everyone else needs to run back to kill the ethereal. Because I'm feeling they're about to mind control somebody. Okay, they be mind controlled.
You know what's another sad thing about the Draco? Do you remember the HE the Draco had?
Yes, I do.
It was amazing. And now it doesn't have it anymore, it sucks.
That
oh, and
does kinda suck.
like the in-game Draco is very, very different from the real-life one. Because in real life, the turret would turn 120 degrees a second. It's a spag. It's an anti-air.
It's actually an anti-cruise missile system.
Yeah. And there's more things, like it doesn't have only 12 rounds ready to fire. It has two 12 drum-like autoloaders, because it can fire multiple types of shell in their dedicated autoloaders. So if we want it to be completely accurate, this thing would have like two systems, like on the Terminator, and both would not be ready racks, but would be actual clips. So you'd fire one, you start reloading, and then you could immediately switch to the other 12-shot clip.
That sounds kind of broken.
I mean, it would be cool if it was, you know, balanced around, but no. And then there's another thing. The shells the Draco fires are actually able to guide themselves closer to the aircraft they're shooting at.
I see.
So they're like
I got
the
some corpses.
the
Well, I
concept
was
of
going
the
to say they're
Draco.
basically radar guided and
Yeah,
stable
radar guided.
ammunition.
basically what the Draco, the whole concept of that turret is that it has such a long range, it will be able to take down any helicopter before it goes into range when it can fire the...
Pretty much, yeah.
And what's even fun is that the Centaur 120 has a better accuracy than the Draco, given they have the same retrofits. Like the Centaur 120 now, my Centaur 120 has 0.06 in accuracy. And the Draco with the same things has 0.10. So not only you only penetrate half the shots, but you miss another half the shots. So out of, 12 shells, so you only maybe do 3 shells worth of damage, and then you reload for 17 seconds. Oh, joining a match.
Yay!
Is it gonna be your turns again? Please don't tell me it's your turns again.
Remember, the Centaur 120 also has its autoloader now.
The Waffenträger
Yeah.
of Centaur
Ready rack.
120.
I have it, it's beautiful.
You can burst down Abrams.
Yeah. No, it has 3,000, so if we're talking about the tier 9 or the tier 10, you cannot kill it in one clip.
How much damage is this actual round? It's like 500 and something, isn't it?
With or without the bonus, or with or without heat. It
The bonus
depends,
is
because
600
next
and
patch
a
should
bit.
be able to kill an MBT with heat.
Colin,
And
why are
with
you being
bonus
sexual in
from
chat again?
100 millimeters of armor. If you shoot through the side of an Abrams, with the AP rounds, it's actually over 600 damage per shot.
Ha! But what if it's the side armor from the M1 Abrams?
I usually shoot the road wheels, and those don't have 100 millimeters. Because I want to track, damage the engine, and
But if you're shooting the
damage
road wheels, you're hitting the road wheels and the hull armor. The hull armor will be more than 100 now.
Yeah.
Depending on the Abrams.
I remember getting the bonus damage with heat when I fired the road wheels. I don't remember getting the AP, but... Oh.
I suppose it depends on where you actually hit.
Yeah. Some road wheels are very weird. Like, for example, the XM183, there's a pixel of red. There's multiple spots on the XM183's front road wheel. The drive sprocket something. I think that's the closest to the hole in the front. I don't know how to call it. Well...
Are those idle wheels now?
Yeah. The side of the wheel sometimes is red. For some reason. On the when I fire them at the with the T15, which has 1200 penetration on the ATGMs, and sometimes it kind of. I mean, there's like a 10 centimeter layer that magically stops it.
But it's never going to be the Leopard 284 Evo.
Yeah, the
Like
Evo is basically
base armor all the way around.
Oh my god, yeah, that thing makes me rage quit every time I try to kill with ATDMs.
It's more tanky than the 2A7.
Sure, yes.
And we have satellites over every single country now.
I wish we had the 2A7. What we have right now is a fantasy leopard. It's gonna get buffed, that's patch. It's not the 2A7.
Yeah, the current Tier 10 Leopard, it's got a worse gun than every other Tier 10 tank. It's got worse armor than every other Tier 10 tank. And it's not that great for mobility.
Yeah.
Like, the M1A2 beats it for turret traverse.
It's going to have the best side scraping, like, it's gonna be the best side scraper Tier 10 in 0.21.
That film
Are you sure though? Because the Challenger 280D exists.
No, not kidding. Like, it angles at 80
Oh,
degrees,
psychic
you're not
soldier
gonna...
now.
Sorry, at 75, you're not gonna penetrate the sides anywhere. Well, the Challenger can on the cage.
But if you actually do it properly, they wouldn't penetrate it. You probably have to leave the Challenger at a different angle, but you could probably hide the cage behind the building. And do a reverse side scrape.
Oh, there's a side-on Abrams. I'm trying to fire with the Draco, having some moderate failure.
It's the Chinese dude that gets psychic powers. Could this game be any more fucking stereotypical?
It's all the math.
And that's how you make crystal meth.
He He's got all of this psychic potential because he never used a calculator.
Well, that's probably how it works, actually, if you think about it. The smarter you are, the more likely you can do OP brain bullshit.
OP brain
bullshit. Overpowered brain bullshit.
Ah, I wish I didn't use the calculator. I'll be a telekinetic by now.
We have multiple reports of new abductions in progress.
That's how it works.
The locations are marked on the hologlobe.
Oh, fuck me, it's in my frame.
Well, we're going to France.
To France?
To France. Oh.
I was having loads of fun with the.
Do they have science in this gang?
Science. Psi abilities.
Science.
Science?
Science.
Oh, just fucking retard in Evo. Yes, good, good. Block the Draco.
Science.
Good job.
Are you having fun, Ark?
Yes, I'm having fun getting killed. Like, everybody that sees me wants me dead, and my teammates don't help either. No, no, they don't help either. They sort of hurt me.
So wait, are you playing World of Tanks in that case?
Oh, I actually killed an Evo. Get it.
Okay.
I actually completely stopped playing World of Tanks recently.
Oh, I did too.
I
that
will
really drives me nuts.
Like, the only reason I've had to stop playing it is hate me.
I will guiltily admit that I got back recently into World of Warships and I'm enjoying it.
Oh, World of Warships is lovely.
The level of rage you've posted it like says otherwise. Like.
I ignore the rage. Glorious German secondaries.
Oh yeah, using like the
having a
Turbis.
plant of straps on a side. Yeah.
Using the Turbis or the Scharnhorst, and then like a little tier 6 DD comes in, and you'll just like select, kill.
Nah, it's the Bismarck with its soon to be like 11-kilometer secondary ranges.
The battleships with the least effective secondary armament in World War II, apart from the Japanese, has the best secondaries in the game. Okay.
Oh, well, for now at least. Let's wait for the Royal Navy battleships to come in.
Royal Navy just had dual-purpose batteries. That's it. I think the King George V class had either was it 127mm ones or was it 105? I'm not sure.
So what you're saying is the British Navy didn't have big guns.
Well, one of the planned guns that we were going to get were 457s at tier 10, second biggest guns in the game.
Well, Sir Jackie Fisher wanted an enormous light cruiser called HMS Incomparable, which was a 40 to 50,000 ton light cruiser armed with 9 20-inch guns, which is, what is that in centimeters?
Well, to be fair, we actually matched the Japanese for gun size, and we had bigger shells.
And
ours were mounted on something called the monitor glass.
And it was to go at 40 knots, like literally.
By the way, yeah, look, go into gaming LFG and just see my fun I've had today in water tanks.
Fun, quote unquote.
It was fun. Like there was one or two people who like drove me absolutely berserk and insane, but it was mostly fun.
The final step.
I mean, I managed to torp a Tirpitz in a Chapaya, 4-kilometer torpedoes.
You actually killed the Torpits?
Well, the Torpitz is, let's be honest, it's a premium ship, so you either have someone who's really into the game or someone who's a noob. So
this is why they have two names, either the Torpits or the Derpits, depending on who's playing it.
Yeah, in this case, it was a Derpitz.
Like,
but I also
580mm guns.
But
I just posted what I do in my free time while I'm in the garage.
So you sit there and masturbate furiously to anime?
No. Watch, I poked you in like the lobby.
I sit and masturbate furiously to Spitfire streams. Wait, did I say that out loud?
Yes.
Alien grenade. And everyone has grenades. Okay, let me see what you sent me. Jesus Christ. Did you know that he has a respawn time of 3 days?
Ooh,
The game that laggy? We're making jokes about religion.
Yes.
Well, hey, at least you're not being told, oh, by the way, you're not getting a day off this week.
Because?
Why would you get a day off? Day off is inefficient.
Even though we should have like...
motherfucker, I work almost 30 hours a week, and my company doesn't want to pay me fucking full time.
But why?
Well, that's called having labor rights, and I believe you live in the US kind, sir, where that's not a thing.
Given the level of productivity people do these days, despite the fact we have the same wages as in the 1980s, our wages should actually be
exactly. Where do you think all the extra profit goes to?
Upper classes.
The Queen! The Queen takes it all.
Well, to be honest, even the Queen is taking a second place probably to some of these guys.
To be fair, most of the Queen's money actually comes from tourism.
Yeah.
Yep. And land holdings, which can vary in value over time.
Well,
Kia,
we're getting the
Kia.
better part of it. Here in Italy, we bought 20 F-35s, and now that Italy is going up literally in flames, we don't have the Canadaires to...
So, guys, Janet made a great joke about Royal Navy ships. Do you want to know 2 names never used on Royal Navy ships? HMS Incompatible and HMS Indefensible. But yet we had the Invincible and the Indeflaggable. How the fuck do you pronounce that?
Indeflaggable.
You're
English.
Okay, at least. It's implacable.
Type
By
it
the way,
down, I'll have a look.
I think it was HMS Invincible was the one that blew up and sank at Jutland.
As you know, most ships did.
Because
most of the fleet.
No, actually, it was only the battle cruisers that were used in the first engagement that blew up, because the person in charge decided not to use his greater range or speed against the German battle cruisers and battleships, and instead brawl with them in ships.
Well, that's not sporting if you do that, Spitfire. Don't be a bad sport.
The thing is, they could shoot at 17 to 20 kilometers, and the most the German ships could throw out was 15. So they closed to 12 and had a brawling engagement in ships that weren't designed to be in the fleet engagement in the first place.
And give them
Okay, Spitfire.
Everyone
else, quiet.
What?
The reason why they closed to 12 is because they could shoot out at 17 kilometers. They couldn't be accurate. Long-range bombardment fire is never accurate at maximum range.
You know what's hilarious? The Royal Navy policy wasn't to be accurate. They opened the blast doors on the magazines so they could shoot as fast as they can, and that horribly backfired.
And everything was stacked with cordite as well.
Yes, and everything was stacked with
saying
cordite.
that right there just screwed them.
Yep.
Basically, the idea was let's get as much shit to throw at the wall.
No, it's like, oh yeah, there's an Evo. I'm gonna fucking slip my wrist
There's an
out.
Evo camping behind me, and I'm a Draco in the back heel of frontline.
Well, at least it's not as big of act as a stupidity when that M113 ACAV came to support us.
Oh, well, he actually hit and did damage, so it's not so bad.
Spitfire?
But you know, it was an Abrams who were fucked. Yes.
I think it's indefatigable.
That's a name?
Yes, it means the one that does not tire.
English. Why do you do
so
this?
no fatigue. Yeah.
Yes.
It does actually make a little bit of sense.
Like I'm flabbergasted.
You don't tire that easily.
So it doesn't suffer from tiredness. It just explodes instead.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If you do not give it
a detonation.
Those Panzer, there you are. 75%
Ah,
chance to
the
hit.
Ramka side armor.
Crying internally.
It would be almost as bad as the Evo if it didn't degrade once shot. Literally, you cannot penetrate a ramp on the side.
Ooh, 8 damage.
Oh, and I am now sliding off a bridge. No, not a bridge, a cliff.
That feel when it's a 1% chance to hit. You know what? Let's just do this anyway to see what happens. She missed.
I mean, it's XCOM. 90% of the time, it's actually a 1% time to hit.
Yeah. XCOM logic. 95% chance to hit. Okay, let's just miss it for the next 4 times. There's mutants as well.
In a row. Well, actually, the in a row part doesn't matter because it's a new roll every time.
HMS Inexplicable? Really, Jeff?
HMS Inexplicable.
Yeah.
That's a lot of... There are too many Navy ships which would
You
be
missed that
Inexplicable.
shot so hard it hit the fucking moon instead and caused another tidal wave.
Wait, who's you?
Someone, like... They had a 50% chance to hit, which is like World of Tanks accuracy, and it's like, okay.
It's like RNG.
I was going to say someone went...
Russian.
I was going to say someone went anti-air.
Yeah. Someone went anti-air and decided to be a traitor and shoot down my satellites instead. Great idea, but
We have lost all intelligence! We have no
my god.
intelligence.
Really?
Are you fucking...
Really? What happened?
What?
No, it's just me getting outspotted by a T-19, the Draco.
That feel one.
Oh, it's the
I know the
tank
name was the
destroyer.
Inexplicable.
Yeah.
According to Miss Janet, they also use the Inexplicable, whatever that means.
It's a tank destroyer. You know what's really funny about it being a tank destroyer?
It's not. That's the fun part.
It's not. It's like an anti-everything except for tanks.
But I'll say if
everything except the tanks.
Yeah, it could do anything.
add an
It's
extra...
even a support fire. It's even an artillery. It could be used as everything, apart from a tank destroyer. It doesn't have the caliber. It can, like, obliterate a convoy, but not an MBT.
So
You missed.
kill everything but the tank and run away.
Run
Yeah.
away!
Run
The
away.
bad thing about armor warfare is that at tier 9, everything is a tank.
Ow! Somebody just got critical hitted for 12 damage. Ow.
But just
Ow.
a bit thought.
Well, they're dead.
Can you imagine just the pure rage in the forums if they actually added the monitor class into World of Warships?
Someone's on 1 hit point now. This is not going as
Wait,
planned.
if they added which class into warships?
The monitor class. You had
Monitor
things. You had
class.
things like halfway between a destroyer and a cruiser that had 18-inch guns.
What the fuck was that? How was that
Yes.
stable enough to
tier would
fire
that be?
those?
I just talked about it.
Forwards.
They plan to add a light cruiser called HMS Incomparable with 3 turrets of 18 to 20-inch guns, and it will go at 40 knots, and it would weigh 40,000 tons. However, it would only have armor to protect it from a destroyer.
I mean, talk about your glass cannons.
So it's like a Wolfen Trager battle with the warships.
Yes.
I mean, to be honest, what would be fun is to add, like, what was that shitty online game that came on? Which was actually
Ice
just
Storm?
patrol. No, not that one.
Not that
There's
shit.
one.
Revive.
There's one with which was actually only about ships. I mean, ships in the loosest sense of the word.
Oh yeah, there were submarines as well, right?
But Steel Ocean.
Yes.
Oh, Steel Ocean.
Yeah.
Steel Ocean, that's the
I
one.
was going to say Steel Ocean has boats.
Yeah, well, that's why I said ships in the loosest sense of the word. If they introduced boats into World
Well,
of
we just flattened half the
so
enemy team. That's good.
if anyone decides to go to like those archipelagos or something, surprise, motherfuckers!
Well, they kind of added like
Yeah,
Well,
there's
that's
torpedo
like-
boats.
That's entirely what torpedo boats are in War Thunder.
yeah, that's in War
Yeah,
Thunder.
They're designed to be a surprise when a destroyer sinks.
That's what they were kind of meant for. I mean, it was ridiculous. Like, I remember there was a case from the 70s that a US fleet, or like a whole carrier group, was heading up to Trieste in Italy.
Is this the lighthouse story?
No, this is even better, because this is an actual true story. they were headed to Italy, like so, to the top of the Adriatic Sea, and Tito was on his vacation, which is in this like
Do it, Dan, go.
in a summer house on a Croatian island. Let's put it this way: when they noticed that there was a whole, carrier group moving anywhere towards him, because the Americans like to, buzz the sea border based on, every other country says, oh, it's 22 miles, and the Americans go, no, it's 15. And if any other country was to come to their border, they would, no, it's 22 miles.
Just an American thing.
Yeah, just an American thing.
Well, I was gonna say, it's one of those where Americans...
it's American when
we keep giving different numbers. Literally, we keep giving different numbers to everyone.
Well, this is something that's a recognized international disagreement. Anyways,
disagreement.
It's a business tactic.
I think it's like a lost in translation thing, where it's actually 15 miles, but it's actually 22 kilometers.
No, it's not. It's not.
I mean, it's something strictly American.
Roughly.
It actually depends on. There's even like in the UN.
So American, I can smell the fried butter already.
Anyways, the point was that as soon as they realized that there were a couple of military intelligence guys who basically lost their jobs because all the hookers in the port that visited had apparently known that the fleet was on its way. The military intelligence didn't.
Give him the orange juice.
It was like a sight to behold, because from this archipelago, just something in the lines of 70 to 100 patrol boats and torpedo boats just started gearing up and creating a protective screen around this one villa.
Apparently, the current limit is 200 nautical miles from Janet.
What, for a exclusive economic zone?
The AR is doing a lot of damage.
I would assume so.
200 sounds like a lot, to be honest. On the other hand, I have no idea of scale when it comes to CT games. Anything else?
Okay, Panzer.
Okay, I just committed suicide. That's fun.
Rip. A economic exclusion zone is basically what it says. It's like only only that country can well when it comes to oil fields and stuff,
resources,
only that country
etc.
can exploit that resources in there.
Yeah.
I mean, like in maritime warfare, what is the economic exclusion zone?
That's economic. I mean, that's why, for instance, you have in the South China Sea, because the Chinese are going, no, this is ours, and there may be gas here, and no one was interested in this area until people figured out that there is gas here.
Well, I was also gonna say, I mean, what they're not telling you as well.
Yes, right on top of the
is that
throw the grenade.
Commercial fishing and stuff is also included in that.
I mean, that's a resource.
I think Ingrid's fucked now.
You done fucked up now.
You done fucked up.
Ungoofed.
Spitfire, stop screwing people on your squad.
No. It's fun.
Where to stop screwing people?
I think I've just
sacrificed even
started
somebody. Yet.
Looks like Spitfire itself is screwed in the game. She's got 1 health bar left.
No, I'm good. Don't need it.
Uses med pack. I don't need it.
Don't need nothing.
Okay, last in this
I'm actually almost
we have 3 turns to kill them all. Okay, well he missed, but he took all the cover out. That's good. Go on, Spitfire, go!
That's a lot of red mutons.
Hey, you know what's fun, Spitfire? I'm not even going to get the full like reputation for the damage I do because I'm not going to be spotting anything with the Drake.
Yep.
In next patch. So it's a double
Makes
middle
perfect
finger.
sense. How did you miss? Oh, it's an 85%
Yes,
chance.
our
you
new
can kill it.
economic model rewards personal contribution if you play on MBT, of course.
Okay, that one's dead. Good. %65% chance. Do it!
Just
do it! – 45% chance to hit. Kill it. Okay, it's on 8%.
With fire.
Now. All of the fire!
This girl is on fire!
And we won. Yay! Absolutely nothing went wrong during that game. Nothing at all. Everything went according to plan, and we almost got 3 of our people killed, including 2 colonels.
And yourself.
And myself. Well, 2 colonels and an assault, because I need to level everybody up now.
I, for a moment, only heard and 2 camels. I mean...
Yes, 2 camels were lost in this battle.
Yes, all of the camels were lost.
I've actually managed to do 6,000 damage. Huh. Because what you got, people like Kill with the Draco are going to go to the firm and bitch about it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's gonna get nerfed.
Okay,
because
BRB.
Nobody plays it,
BRB, I'm
but
gonna go
everybody complains about it. It's one of those special things about this game. Only because you get feedback, it doesn't mean it's a good feedback.
It's to be honest, probably more.
I mean, seriously, if they have the numbers, they know how many people play games, how many people play certain tanks. I can put my hand on fire if it's not true. If they actually went into the tier 9 queue and watched which tank is the least played in that tier, I think the Draco would be first. There's no shittier tank at tier 9. Well, instead of shitty, it's more of an unpractical thing. It doesn't work. And when it does work, it's because the enemy was dumb enough to make it work.
Back on.
Look at me, I did the most damage in my team, but I'm 3rd. Because
Let me guess,
the Draco
going...
simply cannot shoot, cannot go forward. If it goes forward, it dies, so you basically rely on your team to spot him and to distract him, because that's only when it's able to penetrate. It doesn't have enough penetration to penetrate a PLO1 from the distance, unless it's perpendicular. I'm not kidding.
I'm back. What's up?
So many issues.
Well, that reminds me, I actually, tried out Armored Warfare again today.
Armored
And
Warfare?
almost rage quit on my first mission.
What, PvE?
Why?
I started the PvE game, doing fairly well while sniping in the T-72. I froze a little bit, and immediately got 3 ATGMs in the rear and got killed.
Welcome to the new meta.
3 ATGMs from things that just spawned and shot me immediately.
You know, it goes like this.
By the way, guess what I just got?
On low tiers, you're gonna hate the Scimitar. At medium tiers, you're gonna hate this Wingfire. At
It was a baby panzer.
pseudo high tiers, you are going to hate the Terminator 2. But at tier 10, when you see a T-15, you have to run. You have to run for your life.
Yes.
Absolutely ridiculous now.
You have to absolutely run for it.
It's so
Russia and England,
unbelievably
okay?
powerful.
Yeah, and
Well,
the fun thing
patient.
is that in PvP, nobody plays it. Very people do.
I played it, and I've killed several things. I killed a Challenger 1 that bounced rounds off me several times.
Yeah, they don't know where to pen it, and it's so easy to pen, it's incredible. I've ran tests in custom matches. You can not only penetrate it in the lower plate for full damage, but you can also shoot the entire ring for full damage, and the upper part of the upper plate for full damage. And nobody ever shoots there.
Well, the
They
thing
just
is, though,
stand
you
still
fire
and
one
shoot.
time and you get full damage, and then in the time it takes you to get halfway through your reload, it's hit you 4 times.
If you don't move, yeah, that's the problem. MBTs simply don't consider moving between shots. Or
No,
if
why
they
would they do that?
I track them. And then I nail them with 480 gems, and that's it.
Just have the thermobarricaded gems and kill people by shooting underneath the tank.
They don't really work on the T-15. They work much better on the Terminator 2, but the T-15 doesn't really have good thermobarics.
Yeah.
Not to mention it's gonna hit for 1,000 damage in this patch. Because it has, do you know the new, like, algorithms for calculating damage in the next patch?
In the next patch?
Yeah, heat is going to have a much bigger bonus, but it's going to be dependent on the amount of penetration left on the ADM.
So, Ark,
Yeah?
do you play War Thunder?
No! For the love of God!
Pain Thunder.
I do, I'm playing it now.
What do you think about the Pigtails 2?
So what?
What do you think of the SU2? Is it good on War Thunder?
You don't know this quote. It's a good thing you don't.
No, it is a great thing that you have no idea what it is because you would just.
The SU2?
No, there was a guy in the last 2 streams that simply latched onto this channel, and the moment you said you either play or played War Thunder, it's just gonna spam and ask you about everything.
Yes.
Taken from Wikipedia, most likely.
Yes. I think he just went down like a list of Wikipedia through all of the vehicles and planes used during World War II and then just constantly asked questions about them.
But why?
No one knows.
I mean, I know I'm a
This
complete...
child
I
was
know I'm
not
like
disciplined.
I know I'm a tank nut, but I don't know that much.
Oh hey, there's Leopard 2s in this. They're kind of dead, but there's some destroyed Leopard 2 tanks. Ah, the Leopard tank. Rip. Does the 1A5 still
Ripperoni.
Does the 1A5 still have that ridiculous turret armor?
Ridiculous in what sense?
Like it can bounce like most things from
No,
it.
no. It's a Leopard.
I mean the 1A5, the tier 5 one.
Yes, it's the Leopard. It doesn't work. It doesn't function.
It doesn't tank anymore.
Yes. It's a light tank without the DPS and the camo.
Because I remember, like, last patches, like, putting that in hold down positions and people would just scramble from where to shoot the turret. It was hilarious.
It wasn't hard to penetrate. I had fun with it, but it wasn't OP. It wasn't a T-72.
Yeah, the T-72 with heat rounds at that tier was murder.
Yeah, it was obliteration. Pure and simple.
I was gonna say, that's one of those where, hey, I remember playing that one last.
Like, best combinations for tier 5 was like pairing up a Fox with 2 ERCs and then just watching everything get obliterated.
Yeah, or the fucking AMS 10p.
I remember like people would just
And
use
you always
silos
had,
and just sit there
and you
all
had a
game.
pair of tanks up front to basically take the battering for you.
I remember we did play one game with all of us in the PV1 with one tank and everyone else in tank destroyers.
That never goes well. Never.
It went surprisingly well because the one tank was a challenger and they were absolutely invincible at the time.
Oh yeah, like the challenger where you could just go up to people.
I remember fucking obliterating challengers with the T-80 because it was small enough to always in the fucking
Gotta go. Bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya. And if you're above
like,
them, you could just use missiles and just hit the turret all the time.
Yeah. You could wiggle the T-80 and like, if you knew the reload of the Challenger, I literally was like counting seconds every time the Challenger fired, so I could like wiggle left or right so he would miss.
Speaking about the Challenger, do you remember that time when a Challenger driver would have feared he's all invincible and stuff? Then you plant a missile onto the turret weak spot and then start just immediately backing off and shit himself.
Yeah. Oh god, I know where to put me. Run for the hills.
The funniest shit.
I swear to God that some MBTs just don't understand what's happening. For example, I still remember playing the T-15 in a certain match in Global Ops in Burn Divide. Do you have that zone when there's like a city in ruins in 9?
The what?
There's the free point, there's a city, and there's the capture point inside.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm sending the cab with the T-15. And Armata comes out of the corner, giving me the side, obviously. I shoot all 4 into him, and wreck him, and he's dead. Then an SM-183 comes, shoots, basically, misses both, and then just drives in front of me, face hugs, and stays still. And I realize, does he know I can shoot the turret roof? So I start shooting HE, and it took him a good 10 seconds to realize I was melting him, and then he started reversing and scrambling around, by which point he gave me the side. I had reloaded the ATGMs and he died.
Reminds me of that Challenger.
That's a good story. That's just a good
Reminds me of that Challenger on Pipeline that he face hugged me, so I just shot all the cannons into his capote and killed him.
You can actually... Oh, the Challenger 1 or Challenger 2?
The Challenger 1.
The Challenger 1 actually has less weak spots frontally than the Challenger 2.
No, it was, we were playing together, we were in the BMD2, and I was like the last guy left. And so I got rammed by the T-90, missiled him, so he exploded. Then the Challenger 1 came up to me, so I shot him in the belly. And then he was on like 100 hit points, so I just shot the other cannon into his capote. It just...
Yeah, the full damage cupola on the Challenger.
No,
it
wasn't actually the full damage cupola.
No.
It was like it was like the one which takes like minimum damage.
Oh.
But since he was so close, it didn't matter because he had like belly.
Oh yeah, you rammed him. No, there's like the lowest part of the cupola. You can actually shoot it for full damage.
You know that I think it was like the patches ago that you could hit the Arietti's cupola for full damage with a missile.
Well, sometimes you have such a high penetration, you can actually shoot through the gunner board. Like on the T-15, I simply face at the fucking Arietti, and if I don't feel like shooting the turret roof, I just shoot at the gunner side. And he's a goner. Like, for some red spots on the Challenger side armor.
Shit.
I'll say, none of them will ever have the amount of weak spots the Chieftain 900 has.
It's the fucking
it is a weak spot. It like combines the weak spot of the Chieftain and the Challenger.
It has more weak spots, so it has more weak spots than it has strong spots. I think it has less strong spots than most tanks have weak spots.
Look at the bright side, it's not a Type 98.
Oh yeah, the Type 98 where you literally struggle to find somewhere you can't pan.
Are we
Well,
playing
the
Armored Warfare?
900 is getting buffed, that's patch, eventually. So it's gonna be a bit more livable.
The Chieftain 900 is actually getting usable armor.
Yeah, like for example the
So they're
side
actually remembering
plates of the front.
so they're actually remembering to put the composite panels into the tank this time.
I hope they remember it. Even the Type 98, it doesn't have the composite.
Yeah, I get that
You can literally penetrate the upper plate while face hugging.
But I get that it was OP in the like test servers.
Yeah,
but
no,
they
it
massively overdid it.
No,
no,
Kayak. In the test servers, because OE sabotaged the patch, there were a bunch of vehicles that had broken damage models. As of such, the Chieftain 900 was completely invulnerable to all fire, except for the back of the turret and the turret ring. We're talking about the fact that you could come behind it with the highest penetration damage gun in the game into the engine and it will do nothing to it.
Really?
They didn't over-nerf it, they fixed it.
No, I think they've went too far the other way, as in they made it really, really weak instead of it being
to be honest, they probably did it the same thing with the Chieftain, which was give it its actual armor values, which was shit.
That's
To be fair, I actually bounced more often in the Chieftain than I did in the Chieftain 900.
How would you bounce things in the Chieftain? Where the hell are people shooting you?
It's surprisingly bouncy.
Sometimes. If it's not a Russian firing at you.
Don't ask how he does it, he'll have to kill you.
It requires a lot of tea and biscuits.
Like, you slap them onto the side of the turret, or...
What, no crumpets?
Hello,
nah, that's only for
everybody.
breakfast.
It's not like ERC, explosive reactive cooking.
Well, remember, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Oh, don't get me started about the ERCs that last patch. They had that, like, that stupid, bit on the side of their turret. Or was it the back of the tank? Which, if you shot it from the back, it would just count as, like, a no pen zone. And so you just go straight through the tank and not do any damage.
Jesus, it's so inaccurate for a tank destroyer to go. You really feel the lack of actual penetration on this, because you need to land shots where you can actually penetrate, and even on the sides. Like on the G14, you shoot anywhere but the fucking... Yeah, fuck meters. Literally, and had someone that rushed where it was.
A zombie hit somebody in basically advanced Kevlar armor and did 7 damage. Okay.
Well, that's a zombie for you.
That's a zombie. This is just... I don't know what difficulty this is.
Zombies are
Maybe it was an
unbelievably
Aloha
strong.
Akbar's zombie. Like...
Allahu Akbar zombie.
Like, they are unbelievably strong in XCOM.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they are arguably even more dangerous than the Chrysalis.
However, if you have enemy within, and you get the mechs, they suddenly become very little of a danger.
Oh my god, there's an XMY
range, and your mech punches them.
100% chance to hit. Okay. Hey, how's it going?
Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello.
How's it going?
Hello. We can hear you.
All right. I thought I was on the wrong channel. You guys were talking about AW and looking at, you know,
yeah.
XCOM.
Yeah, me and Ark are currently bitching about everything to do with AW.
We're all bitching about everything.
Oh yeah, that's what people
pretty
do.
much.
Well, I'm playing the Draco. There's literally nothing to praise about the thing.
Just a weird question. Are you British?
It's a big target.
You mean me?
Yeah. He's Italian.
Or Italian.
If
you listen closely to what I say, you can hear the subtle sound of the macaroni in the background.
Just
okay,
an ambient
so...
macaroni sound.
Oh, it's the fucking sector pod! No, please don't kill all my men!
Let me put it this way. How bad is it that my new insult for people who are useless in wargaming titles is Italians? It's French, at least surrender. When you have Italians as your allies...
I usually hear Polish as an issue, so the Italian works as well.
For me, it's Italians because I study history, so you know. Italy in both World Wars, you don't want them.
Every single war.
We done goofed. We done goofed.
You literally cannot spot anything in World War II that wasn't a complete fuck up. When you look at the Italian history.
Greece.
Greece, or even not
Albania.
even Greece. Egypt. Even Egypt, we got routed by a force that was like 6 times less than us.
And you basically got them on the run in the beginning, and then
Italy was basically the example of like a leader that really wanted to go to war, but nobody else in the country did.
I was really shit at doing it.
I was gonna say, even
But
the
guess
politics.
what? He did make train runs on time.
I was gonna say, I mean, Italy was in the middle of a complete and total retooling.
So did
Exactly.
Churchill.
And they decided to go to war anyway.
And it was led by a tool as well.
I mean, even the Second World War, we literally rushed machine gun positions with horses. That's how bad it was.
But then again, the Polish charged tanks with horses.
The thing is, these horses were actually... They actually killed a bunch of tanks.
They did, but they were
Not to
also against
mention
the
in
German
the-
tanks, which at the time were utterly terrible.
Yep.
And that was the
So
thing.
how did they kill the tanks with the horses? Did they get them like, you know, stuck? Because the meat grinder got a bit too much for the tanks.
I think they probably used grenades.
Ah,
I was gonna say they used grenades and fire bombs.
Anti-tank rifles which could actually go through the front of the tanks at the time.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
the
that
tanks
too.
had like a maximum of 20 to 30 millimeters of armor. They were not armored tanks at all.
It's like that Battlefield 1 meta when the horse actually has more hit points than a fucking tank.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Well,
know.
this is
if
Renault
you-
FT.
Hmm?
One of them is the Renault FT.
The Renault FT was actually the first successful tank.
Like in Battlefield 1, Air HA is not rolled homogeneous armor, is rolled horse armor. Literally, I've seen a video and somebody like unloading clip after clip onto a horse and it's still
It's a good horse.
the things you do to not get like dumb animals on you on the game. Oh, you can kill a horse. See the game. Oh, do you guys remember that time when there's like a bunch of people, an animalist side made a like a server on Minecraft? Did you guys remember it? There was a, it gave a scandal like there. It took like 5 hours and people were already building swastikas all over it. Wait, let me search it on the internet. It was hilarious.
I was gonna say, what were you doing?
Like, do you
Well,
know
if
how
you-
Minecraft works? There are like servers all over the place.
Yeah.
And there was a company, a very animalist company that made a Minecraft server about animals and everything. And the issue they did was that it was open to everybody. And literally an hour after opening, people legitimately organized to spread all sort of profanity into the server. Give me a second.
Server online.
Yeah. Minecraft.
I was gonna say here's the thing, that's sort of normal.
It's the internet, you're not allowed to have anything beautiful.
Where's
Neo-Nazis. Well, not even neo-Nazis, original Nazis is the reason why we can't have nice things.
Don't you mean the last battalion?
No, let's not go there. Because that's Empire Nazis.
What?
Have you watched Helsing?
Yeah, Helsing.
Yeah.
I have watched Helsing actually.
Well, they're called the last battalion. The
The
vampire
last
Nazis.
battalion. You know.
It's just been quite a long time.
You need
Heretic.
to watch it again,
I'm
damn
the
it.
heretic.
Bang, bang, bang.
I'm still catching up on MLP. Gotta finish that first, then I'll get on to Helsing again.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I actually found the news. Let me read it when it loads. Oh, it's the PETA. Yeah.
Of course, it's Pete.
Hey, Fukin.
Wait, PETA was the one who was doing
Yeah, PETA was doing the Minecraft thing.
Oh, of course.
You
that
know,
makes
there's
sense
a reason.
now. Everyone hates
So-
Peter.
Yeah, and that's why it
Exactly.
happened. It was beautiful. Alright, animal rights organization PETA
has unveiled its own Minecraft server, a digital utopia in which no in-game animals can be harmed. According to PETA blog post, gamers will be able to explore a world in which Minecraft's animals don't have to worry about being turned into pork chops. Instead, you'll be able to visit vegetable and flower gardens, walk through recreation of PETA's headquarters, and even explore an abandoned and decaying slaughterhouse. No, really.
I'm an environmentalist and an animal rights activist, and I'm trained to be a veterinarian specialising in exotic species, reptiles, and snakes. I want to go to that server and I want to burn it the fuck down while placing communist and Nazi swastikas everywhere.
Yeah,
have swastikas.
I'm just searching for a video about it.
Because that is
like
dumb.
I just need to type Minecraft PETA server and like a whole dozen of trolling videos comes in and news.
And take out Battleship.
I just watched a very cool movie last night called Life, the new one.
What the shit?
So fucking amazing. Like it's alien, but even creepier.
One of my interceptors shot down a battleship in 2 hits.
GG. Give him medal.
Yeah.
Oh god. 23 crew size.
You had Jean-Claude Van Damme on that interceptor, maybe. I'll see to read this article about the PETA server and when I finish this match. Actually top tier this time.
I'm genuinely unsure how to feel about that.
Praise the Lord.
Praise.
I can't explain to you how fucking happy I am.
Praising intensifies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out the battleship. Okay. This is gonna go badly.
It always goes badly.
It always goes badly, yeah. At least the game has nice music.
AO is within the continental United States.
It does.
We're in the continental United States.
Down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
Isn't there supposed to be aircraft carriers we can ask for help? Hey man, there's this giant floating alien battleship. Could you, send out like 200 F-18s or something to help out? Thanks.
I was gonna say even modern aircraft carriers actually don't have that many FA-18s, unfortunately.
You can carry up to, was it like 90 planes or something?
80.
80. That's
80?
Still a lot of planes.
Holy shit.
It's one of those where it's actually reducing in number, namely because...
Oh, speaking of carriers, wasn't the newest, United Kingdom... Yeah, the new one. How is it?
Oh, the new United Kingdom one. I think that's the... one of our battlefields has been...
I have seen some YouTube videos about it. It's very beautiful to look at.
Well, I was going to say, it's one of those where the Prime Minister has also turned around and went, oh, well, we're no longer actually going to have it as a...
Don't mention it.
No.
Don't mention it.
No.
We said politics, and if you mentioned me, it goes to shit.
May you not
I was going to say, someone made mention of... They basically changed the design. They went from being basically more of an American super carrier to being back basically to another ramp carrier.
Yes, for some obnoxious
Because,
reason.
super carrier, if you sink one of them, they may not want to mess with you anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a huge loss in man material and everything, basically.
And everything lost, yeah.
I'm unsure.
I mean, it's actually kind of hilarious because there was when they were practicing, when they were doing exercises before, or it was a simulation before they invaded Iraq. The guy they hired to play the Iraqis.
No. This was against the Iranians actually.
Like, how do
Well,
you?
it was an undisclosed. This was an undisclosed country in the Persian Gulf. A year later.
This is
they
hilarious.
invaded Iraq. So.
This is hilarious, by the way.
Yeah, basically, the guy he received a scenario by which he was supposed to act, and he said, "Yeah, no, fuck it." Literally threw it out of the window, and went. And this is one of those few guys who basically made it from ground pounder to general.
Oh.
And basically went, nah, fuck this. If we play it along this line, US wins, like without even breaking a sweat. Yeah. So he completely abandoned telecommunications. Everything was transmitted via prayers. So the 5 times a day prayers was actually also encoded with instructions for the military and couriers on motorbikes. So there's not, you can't surveil anything. And then in one go, like when they moved the carrier group into the Gulf, he basically launched everything. Like every single missile the country possessed was launched at the carrier group, and they managed to sink the carrier.
No, Panzer. What happened was that like they had so many speedboats, and of course like the speedboats had explosives in them, but you don't know unless you search them. So like they encircled the carrier group, and the carrier group had no idea what was going on because they thought they were civilian vessels. All of a sudden, the religious motive came on under the radio, and the carrier group got absolutely swamped by suicide boats, and they lost everything. 10,000 soldiers died, an entire carrier group sunk, or most of the ships heavily damaged, and the US and the US afterwards, they had such a bitch fit over it because of how badly they lost. So they made the guy resort back to using electronics and stuff, to which he lost every time. And like that was actually to serve as a wake-up call that the US Navy tactics used to combat like suicide boats and stuff were like really ineffective, and they didn't listen to him at all. The guy was like a Marine Corps general, and he absolutely whooped them. It was fucking great.
He's a hero in so many ways.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's one of those where the Navy bitched about it because he's a fucking grunt. That was the entire hell of it. It was a fucking grunt who sat here and basically kicked their ass.
Well, to be honest, the thing was that it wasn't just the Navy. It was supposed to be a joint exercise. And I mean, the point was more to assess, I think, how everything went when we used electronics, and like the other thing was also that the enemies were, thinking on the ground, while the US was always going through this long, drawn-out process on, how we assess the impact of what we did on the enemies, blah 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 blah.
I was gonna say it's that long drawn out that it's basically helping to create fucking ISIS and the Taliban and all this other shit we've been trying to kill.
No, Hops, the War Thunder Swedish TD guy has not shown up yet, and we are crossing our fingers and hope he does not, because I'm going to be doing a War Thunder stream this week. And
what time are we doing War Thunder?
Probably Wednesday or Tuesday. I'm not sure yet. But like,
Tuesday, okay.
Would you mind
well, then you now have to change your plans. Good job.
Because I very nearly got my IS-2 now.
Yeah, glorious Soviet sniper tank.
Well, they were known to shoot at tigers from 2.5 kilometers away.
Yeah, they could penetrate them as well.
Because it wasn't so much the velocity of the shell at that point. It's not the velocity of the shell at that point, it's the fact it's just so big.
I was gonna say it's bigger than its fucking front plate.
Alright, I gotta go, guys. Be having a tournament in like an hour. Gotta prepare and everything.
Kick their asses.
My zen moment.
Kick their asses.
Probably.
Take care.
Definitely not gonna use the Draco.
Use the Leopard 204 Evo. Have fun games.
I literally had matches when it was 10 Evos on either side.
They are OP.
Stupid. Yeah, that's how OP it is. See you guys.
It's freaking invincible. I'd see ya.
See, the IS-2s were actually pretty accurate. Like,
I was gonna say, I mean, you hear the comment of, oh, well, how's the US gonna ever beat its military? You have enough people who understand the whole concept of going to ground and dropping shit and doing basically word of mouth and passing around. We can essentially pull what the Marine Corps General pulled. So in all fairness, they shouldn't have punished his ass for it.
That's politics for you.
You need to stop punishing people for being clever.
Yeah, that's not how it works. I mean, we have a saying in Strip that people practice shooting on light bulbs. What? Are you gonna tell me it's not true?
Oh yeah, I got a test drive for the M26 Pershing with the long barrel.
Cool.
I don't know why, but I hate it.
What, the long barrel one?
Pretty much every...
Shooting through walls?
Pretty much everything about it. Except for the gun. The gun was okay.
I was hoping that would be the good part about it, because if the gun's crap, it's a little awkward.
Then the whole point of it is
but it's like you fight T-44s that you can't pen from the front, but they can pen you.
Welcome to War Thunder, don't ask the logic.
Da.
There is no logic, it's War Thunder.
It's Bleat Thunder.
So stop playing Americans, I've just given up on that tree. To play Russians instead.
I mean, I'm only playing UK right now, and I'm trying to get over the 3.3 battle rating hump.
What battle rating are you at the moment?
Hmm?
What battle rating are you at the moment?
Highest for UK is 3.3, and Russians are...
Oh, so you're in the painful solid shot like sector of the British tree.
Yes, I am.
Wait until about 4.7 and it gets okay. 5.7 it just becomes OP.
Well, yeah, but I have to get there.
I was also gonna say, I mean, I'm playing Americans as well.
It threw me into a rage, I will admit. What was it? Warplanes?
Oh god.
I booped an alien.
Because I loaded up a reserve plane, because you know I want to get some of it done, and you know. I get, like, with reserve planes, I get to fight 2.2s or 2.7s. And you're like, I'm sorry, how is your basic business model not telling you don't put people who are supposed to just be, you know, starting off in a tree into people who are, you know, whose planes are way better? That's A. And, you know, B, the whole problem is that the bloody
well, I was also gonna say,
grind is just retarded.
Yep.
So you're telling me that people...
I was gonna say the Americans also, I think, start off a little bit. End up getting the
for Air Force wise, the US fighters are actually the hardest tree in the game to use.
Yeah, because of the... I mean, then the Germans there, the boom zoomers.
They're not very fast. They don't climb very well, and their armament is usually pretty friggin' bad.
I'll say that every time I've played them, the only thing I've got from the US fighters is I absolutely hate this. These are actually somehow worse than the Russian ones.
Of course they're worse than the
Russian ones. The Russian ones have fast firing cannons and good acceleration and pretty good climb rate at low altitudes.
They have the Yak-9T where you have a 37, you derp rounds in their general direction. If one of them hits, they die.
Mm-hmm.
But no, the planes I actually like most are either the British planes, or actually the Japanese planes.
Yeah, because they're the dogfighters, they're the turn and burn ones.
I very much like my
I was
Zeros.
going to say, Americans are more of, you get up to a high altitude, you roll over, you spot a target, you make an attack run, if you miss, you immediately pull back up, and you burn back into the sky.
The thing is that every other nation in the game, except for Japanese Zero fighters, climbs better than you do.
Yeah, like, the Griffin Spitfires will outclimb you easily, BF-109s will outclimb you easily, and BF-109s are more dangerous.
And if you get put up against Griffin Spitfires, you're basically dead.
Well, yeah, and the problem, from what I understand, in what do you call it, in the arcade is that the flight models are such that even though you're supposed to play the what do you call it? You're supposed to play the boom and zoom, but the climb rates are not that good, like because of the flight models in arcades.
Well, in arcade
Like,
there are two
go
kinds of
realistic
plane.
or something, it's way better, but yeah.
So in arcade there are three kinds of plane. There is the Spitfire, the discount Spitfire, and the Zero. So everything handles like that.
Discount
It's
Spitfire.
like in arcade tanks. There's three kinds of tank. There's the Tiger, the Sherman, and the Chaffee. And essentially, that's all the tanks you're going to get, because they all handle pretty much the same. For driving, at least.
No, this was...
Can you imagine if we had that guy on right now?
Which guy?
The War Thunder guy.
The sheer amount of heresy we're spewing.
I severely dislike American planes. I don't really like Russian planes. I only seem to do well in Zeros, because I've actually got more experience in them.
The greatest amount of irony in the world is killing American planes at high altitude with a basic Zero.
Zeros are lovely. They have so little ammo, but you don't really need a lot.
The tactic is you get as close as possible to the enemy, and once then they can't escape you.
Yep. If you're moving faster than the enemy, they're dead.
This invading the battleship is going quite well.
There is one enemy that doesn't account for. That's the Wyvern.
What's
that
that?
thing has absolutely insane acceleration.
What is it?
The Wyvern, it can get up to about 600 in level flight and it's at 5.7.
War Thunder and its incredible balance
It's at
issues.
6.7. But it's the only turboprop even in the game. And it doesn't climb particularly well. It tends to lose a lot of speed climbing. But if you get it in a level thing, it gains that speed back very quickly.
What happened to War Thunder and we won't have planes over 1951 timeline? Italian G91 comes out, first flight 1956.
I think that's more that they made the cutoff specifically so they didn't have missiles in, because they don't want to do missiles.
The original thing went for both planes and tanks. Then it was for planes, and now it's only just been removed as well because they want to please more fanboys.
Exactly.
The game has like zero integrity whatsoever when it comes to promises.
It's a business fire. It's not a game.
With the trees that are coming out of it, I really want a French tree. Just, I do quite like their tanks.
That feel
actually allowed
that feel when in XCOM and the enemy actually misses you.
What? That's blasphemy.
I'm sorry. Say what? How much did you have to suck cock for that to happen?
All of it.
Where did the lasers go?
The worst thing about sucking dick is being bored. Which is like, this is taking forever. Could you come already?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I thought this was supposed to turn you on.
This is supposed to turn you on. Or you know, when they grab your head and like suck it more, and I'm just like, do not grab my head.
Look at me, look at me. I am the captain now.
Look at me. It's the worst thing to say. Having sex with somebody, just like look at them, shove them to the ground, look at them in the eyes and say, I am the captain now.
So basically,
that'd be a great story.
You're in Spitfire's next kinky session.
You'd be in the doghouse for like a week. It'd be a great story.
Yeah, I mean for stories.
Just do it for the memes.
Do it for the memes.
It's a meme team after all, right?
Damn it! Enemy is still alive.
Pure memery.
Oh, it's just hilarious. I have a feeling that we might be banned for being way too lewd on YouTube.
Please, this isn't Twitch.
In which case, have any of you fought the Bias 6 yet?
The what?
The Bias 6.
Was ist das?
It's one of the attacks that is more than the IS-6.
Oh, the IS-6, yeah.
Yeah.
That is,
It's been nicknamed lovingly by the community the Bias 6.
The thing is, high tier... Yeah. The thing is, why would you call it that? Because, like, high tiers were broken the moment they came out. All the way, like,
well, it's
2 to 3 years ago.
It's a 7.0, so it keeps fighting, like, Tiger 2s all the time. And it's essentially impenetrable.
Yep.
The only thing is, if it fights British, it dies.
Because Hesh.
Hesh and Sabos.
So all the good stuff, basically.
Because the British are suddenly the most technologically advanced nation from like 4.7 onwards.
Well, yeah, the Comet was the last tank we made, and the Hesh was like the best anti-tank weapon ever made up until composite armor showed up.
We have the highest penetrating Hesh gun in the game. It can literally... I don't think there's anything that can't one-shot. Like, it can one-shot a mouse through the upper plate.
And that's when the game has huge issues.
But it's only because it's Hesh. And the mouse absolutely sucks.
Yeah. The mouse used to be unkillable.
And then Cheat FS and ATGMs and Hesh.
Yeah, they brought in anti-tank missiles in, and then the Russians for some reason got one that was guidable.
Now everyone
No
has
Russian bias. Russian bias does not exist now.
And now we have
the Russian
anti-tank
bias
missiles
now.
from the 90s coming in as the Japanese
The Russian
one as
bias
well.
at the moment is the IT-1. It's the only anti-tank vehicle that's ATGM vehicle that's actually a tank.
Yep.
Like you have, the British have the second worst ATGM vehicle in the Spitfire, only by the Type 60 ATM. The Type 60 ATM is the Spitfire but worse. I don't know if you've ever tried a Spitfire, but imagine it with with less ammo and missiles that are less guidable.
What? So, what you really want to say to your beloved before sex is, blow me like one of your Nintendo cartridges.
Oh, God.
That's from Hops, or blame Hops.
Hobbs, you've been blamed.
No, Hops, not Hobbs. It's not
Have you been
Joseph.
drinking?
No, I haven't drunk alcohol since... Majorly, I haven't drunk any alcohol since December, to which I had a bottle and a half of vodka. And we all know how that turned out.
Glorious.
Glorious incestory memes.
Yeah! Eternity.
I seriously
Girl's gone.
pity people who are going to watch this on playback.
You're gonna watch what?
This stream on playback.
Why?
Because the conversations we're having is literally awful.
I mean, to be honest, I think that's probably how you're gonna get more subscribers. There'll be people who like these kinds of conversations.
Yes.
Which is why it will probably remain a niche taste, shall we say.
A niche case. Okay, we haven't found anything yet. This is starting to get disturbing. What?
Do we have any Americans in here? Daz?
Janet and Hops are American.
I'm just reading this on the news. This is amazing. So apparently, you know who gave Twitter a hard time over the weekend?
Who?
And Coulter.
Who?
She's this super conservative blonde. I
say anymore.
Super conservative blonde viper from the US.
Was it the Fox News person?
No. I mean, she's often on Fox, but she also arguably does some of the most liberal shows. Like, she's a tramp. Like, she'll come in there and take it.
At least it's not Sarah Palin.
Oh no, this is smarter, more dangerous version of her.
Not really. She sat here and bitched at the damn airlines for being like the worst thing ever.
Well, she compared them to fascists for, you know, moving her off a flight that she had booked and stuff.
Oh,
and
oh.
And apparently Delta is like hitting back, and I'm like, I'm sorry, U.S. airlines are shit, so shut up and take it.
Thank God.
I mean, if she's telling you you're shit, you should probably, you know, reconsider your business model, whatever it may be.
Probably. Put everyone on Overwatch and hope for the best. Okay, they can't outflank us. That is the only way they can get through. Just gotta fucking pray. Just... Yeah. I don't like airlines either, to be honest. Like, they just suck.
Spitfire, I just have one thing to ask you.
Yes.
Do you believe in our Savior and Lord Jesus Christ? Have you let Jesus in your heart?
No.
No? Then R and Jesus won't help you either.
Then what the fuck are you?
Then why are you playing XCOM?
That is...
I must say, are you implying that I have a heart?
I'm ginger, I don't have a soul.
She only has the hot looks.
If I let my beard grow out, it does go ginger. Even though I'm not actually ginger.
Fuck you.
What is it with this sudden obsession with ginger hair that's recently come into my life? Like, before I would get bullied for it. Now people say, "Hey, I like your hair," and I'm just like, "What?"
Yeah, I'd say playing Game of Thrones or something. Same as with incest.
Well, I was gonna say people are now starting to consider redheads to be more sexy.
Now?
It's always with redhead women, though. It's never the man.
I mean, yeah, that is the other thing.
Well, except for one. There is Ed Sheeran still.
I was going to say, are you talking about Ed Sheeran?
Sorry. Yeah, that was.
I like his songs, except for the one about the body, which is kind of cheap.
I'm just speechless.
I can't remember most of his songs.
Like, The Shape of You was kind of crappy.
Just do a few good ones.
There is. He has a lot of good songs. It's like one of the. He's actually like one of the artists in the world I would actually classify as good. Hey, we killed something.
The first one I remember hearing from him was Lego House.
That was okay.
I'm pretty sure I've got the name of that wrong.
Probably.
It's just the most memorable part of the song.
Well, they're doing it right then. Oh shit, we found one. Not good. I think we're gonna get grenaded. What the... Ow! It just took off like most of my dude's hit HP bar. That's not good at all. A 75% chance to hit. Really? He's like right there. Oh, you hit it, Panzer. That's good. And now 85% chance to hit. And you missed the second one. Well done. And we just found the rest of the aliens. Yay. %82 chance. You know what? Do it. Okay, who else here has medkits? Okay. You need to stabilize his ass.
Time to get back into the grind for the Pesca 8.
Yay!
It's 5-ton nuke bomb.
Because reasons.
Oh yeah, I've actually seen it happen in ground forces. It's great if it's on your team. It's like the 4,000-pound bomb from the Wellingtons. It kind of just deletes half a team.
To be honest, planes in ground forces was like the stupidest concept ever. Then again, Guardian haven't exactly been known for bright ideas.
So I'd be okay with them being on the same map, but I'd rather have like separate objectives for them.
Yeah.
Just like, at the moment, Allied Cassie is really quite OP. They're going to try and fix it by giving Germans better CAS, but that doesn't really fix the problem of CAS just being OP.
Yep. Especially the allied ones in the late game, which is like a fucking flurry of Sea Furies and Bearcats and...
Oh, you mean the 16 rocket planes?
16 rocket planes, and sometimes even bombs attached as well.
I hate rocket planes, to be honest. I really can't seem to get a hang of how to use them.
Well,
like
somebody just died.
Like a bomb I can aim any day of the week, but a fucking rocket is just... Like...
Kinda want to revive you. Like, but not so you die instantly. Wait, what the shit? XCOM? Where did all my save files go?
Does it have a limit to the amount you can use?
No, because all the save files I've had have just gone back to the 12th.
Did it sync with Steam?
Yes.
This is what happened to your
fucking ice cream van! That fucking ice cream van. Oh my god. I have an eternal hatred for that fucking ice cream van. God damn it, people stop talking about ice cream.
Oh, I don't know if you've tried the Dairy Milk Oreo mint stuff. It actually tastes like mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh, that's not... I mean, I like ice cream, but when people just scream about it is when it annoys me.
See what I
It's sure that's
notice
not
is
just the
when
people annoying you
go
rather than the ice cream.
We all scream about ice cream.
Why you gotta scream about ice cream, bro?
Cause it's fucking ice cream, bro.
Daddy of 5 intensifies. Okay, Hitomi, you're gonna be a ghost. You're going hunkering. You're gonna shoot that. You're gonna shoot the fucker with a 59% because you're gonna kill him, and I believe in you. Thank you. Rocket poop. That is disturbing, to say the least.
What is disturbing?
Rocket poop.
Us?
Well, yeah, we are a pretty disturbing bunch of people, to be honest.
We are. We're proud of it.
Yeah, the ice cream man will probably enjoy being blown. Well, if you're offering hops, then it's up to you. And a fucking Buton just appeared out of nowhere. Great. Not good. Not good at all. Ow, somebody just got hit. Not good. Not good at all. Oh shit, Leafeon got hit. Tailbutt got hit. Okay, you need to run and gun on the Berserker. Okay, 89% chance to miss. Here, sorry. Oh no wait, it was a... Oh wait, she missed the first shot. Okay, 81 then, get rid of the Berserker. Good boy! Where's Panzer? Panzer, where are you? Oh, there you are.
I'm in a game of World of Warships, and I'm getting pissed, bruh.
Are you having fun?
I am. I mean, it's, you know, it's the...
Fun.
It's the mind terrifying kind of fun, but it's fun.
Will you be going to Fiora levels of rage?
Not over this game. I have gone earlier today.
A 42% chance to hit, really? Okay, fuck it, go for it. Hey! They hit it! I'm unsure how they did that, but they hit it. Victory.
See you all later.
Take care.
Thanks.
It's okay.
Good luck with XCOM.
I'm actually gotta end it in like 5 minutes. That girl got hit. God damn it, runner. Oh fuck! It's the stupid fucking... Oh, there's a sectopod! Could rest in pieces. I'm fucking crying now. that feel when the sniper has a better chance to hit than everybody else. Okay, you go there and reload. Go there, Overwatch. Actually, you don't need to heal yourself yet. Actually, yes you do. The indecisiveness is real. And yeah, Hops, I'm sorry about the tractor, but hopefully you get it fixed, okay? And more mutons are coming. Oh no, wait, it's not mutons, it's fucking Chrysalis. It's Chrysalis and a fucking robot. Yay. At least we hit it. %. Go for it. Kill it, Panzer. Murder its face. 75%. You just terrified, or you're terrified about your grade? Oh shit, we're in range of the thing. Run away. Run away. Okay, take care, Hobbs. You need to hunker. You need to hunker. You go on Overwatch. Cause I got that big motherfucking robot thing incoming. Not good. Okay, well hit it, that's good. Okay, Panzer, can you... Okay, you can't.
Could you?
Just throw a smoke grenade down and hope it misses. Give it something to shoot at, but hope it misses. Like,
really?
Best word of advice right there. Okay, Hitomi go hunker. Overwatch. 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 And now we hope for the best. Okay, well it only critically wounded one of my people, that's good. Okay, Hitomi, you need to run and gun and rapid fire its ass. And it's gonna Overwatch, but that doesn't matter. How is that an 81% chance to hit?
Oh gosh. It'll be easier on your mind.
What's that?
Don't ask, it'll be easier on your mind. You won't get as broken.
You won't be as broken inside.
Yep.
You're good to go.
Okay. Save game right here. And you need to hit both of these headshots. Okay, that's one hit. Okay, it's on cooldown. You can hit it. It's a 95% chance to hit. Do it. It's dead. You criticaled it. Good job, Panzer. We can make out now. Okay, everyone, I'm sorry for the shortness of the stream, but it's Game of Thrones tonight, and Game of Thrones is special to me. So yeah, I'm sorry. So we're gonna have to end now. 2.5 hours. No stream goals were made, which is unfortunate. I guess if you're saving all your money for Renault, that's understandable. Good participation today. We've got definitely a lot more views than last XCOM games, which is nice. Thanks everyone for staying in Discord and everything with me. So yeah, I love you all, and as always, stay safe and take care out there. Bye.